Welcome to an out of the box unboxing. Today I am going to be looking at what's inside Age of Heroes. This is a new X-Men game from WizKids. It is recruit X-Men and defeat forces of evil. It is a cooperative game, I do believe. Two to 5 players, 40 and above, 60 to 90 minutes. First thing that I noticed about this is the box is extremely heavy. So hopefully there's lots of gaming goodness inside. But without further ado, let's have a look and see what we get inside. Shrink wrap off. And let's have a look and see what is under the lid. I'm a big fan of the X-Men from a long time back. So let's see what we get. So we get a rulebook with a summary on the back, which is something I always like. The rulebook is very colourful. A lot of text. Player setup, Fall of Mutants. I do believe it's scenario based. Mission phase, defeating villains, winning the game. Okay, so the mission tells you what your win scenario is. Some additional rules at the end. But this is the thing that's kind of more exciting, is that it doesn't, well, I don't know if it's got tokens, but it's got these acetate. I'll get the box out of the way. So these are very nice. These are kind of acetate. Let's get a bit closer. Of all the X-Men characters. So this is, I think it's like a worker placement game. And so these count as your workers. So, you know, I've got 2, 4, 6 magics. You've got 4 Kitty Prydes, some rogues, Forge. Looks like you've got 6 of each grouping. So you've got 4 Wolverine and 2 Jubilees, and 3 Marvel Girl and 3 Cyclops. They're really nice. I think they're going to look really good when they're out on standees. Let's see what else we've got. So we have got, oh, this is heavy, a big block of cards. Big block of tokens, more like. Let's have a look and see what's in here. I think part of this, I watched some reviews, and these are like jigsaw pieces that you can mix and match the different mission tiles across different enemies and different missions. There's a lot of them. Wow. So I've got 11 cards. They are really thick cardboard. And let's get a bit closer so you can see one. Pyro, Avalanche, Toad. Oh, nothing on the other side. That seems a bit of a shame, bit of a missed opportunity there. If they double-sided them, probably got more. And you got all your X-Men favourite foes: Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, Sauron, Juggernaut, Mega Red, Mystique, the Sentinels, Master Mold, Mr. Sinister, the Shadow King, Delgado, don't think I know him, Camellia something or other, Amelia Volt. Okay, and then we've got our hero cards at the bottom here. So we've got Jubilee and Wolverine, Jean Grey and Cyclops. Oh, these ones are double-sided. Wonder what the difference is of the different sides. Evolution 4. So maybe they evolve and you get to flip them. Well, I'll find out. Rogue and Gambit, Kitty Pryde and Lockheed, the Dragon. Okay, so we get 5 Kitty Prydes and 1 Lockheed, and Magix by herself, 6 Magix. Forge and Storm, and then we've got some standard tokens. So if you like cardboard components, oh, here's some more enemies at the top: Apocalypse, Pestilence, Death. So we've got our Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Oh, that one's popped out, so let's have a look at that one a bit closer. So this is Magic, and it's got, I think we've put, there's cubes that go in here for the different tracks: physical, mental, and willpower. And again, that's very sturdy card, which is quite nice. And then we've got a whole lot of tokens. Physical resource tokens, victory point tokens, and those are double-sided. Okay, what else have we got? It's going to be interesting to see whether this will all go back in the box at some point. Gel packs. Interesting enough, there was a bit of a discussion on Facebook today about gel packs, whether you leave them in the box or not. I typically don't, but then I don't have a problem with damp here. Oh, little cards and bigger cards. Let's have a look at the cards first. Okay, so this looks like Fatal Attraction, Fall of the Mutants. So those are scenarios. They're double-sided, so there's only three. Children of the Atom. So it looks like there's 3 scenarios. That's probably dying out for a all the rest have got Xavier on the back, dying out for an expansion really. So let's have a look at this a bit closer up. Great art. It's a mix of almost looks like it's been cropped from the comics versus more stylized versions of the X-Men and supporting characters, because of course it is a team comic. Oh man, how many of those are there? I hope that there's more than one, but it's not. Rachel Summers. Okay, you've got your teams. So Excalibur, the X-Factor, X-Force. I wonder if there's a Deadpool in here. Angel, Cable. Yeah, so again you've got some cartoon stuff and then some stylized. And then event cards. Across, looks like quite, so that's the very early X-Men all the way through to more recent House of X, I do believe. Okay, so they're the cards you get. We also have some very little cards. Oh, these ones are exactly the same size as a little bit bigger than a Magic card. Not much though. They'll fit in sleeves, no problem. And there's a truckload of space, so sleeving them will be a non-issue. These cards are a bit smaller. If I can get into them. There's always got to be a long unboxing because there's lots of stuff in the box. Okay, so these are, if you look at a standard Magic card, these are pretty much half the size. So what's that, 64 across, and that would make it about 44, 45, probably 44. And these are evolution cards by the looks of it. So let's have a look at these a bit more detail. We've got Forge, Storm, so these are for the teams. So you've got Magic, Lockheed, and so there'll be some Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat, Wolverine, Gambit, and again nice art. And what's on the other side? Okay, so these are abilities, Optic Blasts, so that must be Cyclops. And then these are additional things, so there's text. So that's not so exciting. I imagine they've got utility in the game, which we'll get to at some point. What else have we got? We have got standees. So these are the plastic standees for the acetate plastic characters, which I'm not going to pop off yet. I'll post a picture at some point on the Facebook group. And then we've got all kinds of goodness in here. What have we got? A whole lot of meeples, yellow kind of head and shoulder meeples. We've got a truckload of little plastic discs. We've got some hexagonal discs. These are probably for each player, and these are cubes. And so I guess the cubes are for, if I can pull one out, probably moving along here, because these are different tracks. Or maybe not. Seems a bit strange that they're not coloured in the same way, but maybe they're based on what I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. I guess we'll see once I read the rules. And we've got a board. See if there's anything underneath. No treasure today. Let's see how this goes. This looks like it's going to be massive, so let's move all this stuff out of the way. And oh yeah, this is going to be massive. There's no way I'm going to get this. Oh! And he breaks it already. It's now become a modular board. So that didn't take very much. Wow, that just broke like anything. Oh, I guess we'll get it on screen. Guess it doesn't really matter because it's just going to line up there. Yeah, be careful with your. That one doesn't seem too bad, so that must have been very brittle. And so what have we got? We've got our main areas. We've still got a medical bay, cerebro, danger room, research lab, dormitories. So that's X stuff. Then we've got Blackbird, extraction zone, and team ups, and lots of places to put stuff. So again, this is a worker placement, and there's lots of slots at the top, which I imagine the cards are going to go. So you're going to need quite a big table to use the board. And be careful when you open it, because it might just ping, and then you've got 2 boards. So that's what we get inside the box. So I'm a big X-Men fan, so we will get that on the table fairly soon. I'm trying a new thing where I'm unboxing, and rather than just unboxing and sticking it on my shelf of opportunity, I'm trying to unbox things and actually get them on the table. So if you watch my last video, I've unboxed E.T. and I'm actually playing it at the moment, and it is really good. There's lots of space in here, so I imagine once I pop out all of the tokens and things, there's plenty of space in the box. He says hopefully. And there you go. That is what you get inside Age of Heroes, which probably should be Age of X-Men, but it isn't. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like.